Okay, we're here at the Barnes & Noble, and we're just sitting in the parking lot, ready to go in and get our flash sale Criterion party going.
Heck yeah. Excited.
Real
excited.
I brought my wife along with me. Say hi to Vanessa, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So we are just going to go in, peruse, walk around. Hopefully it's not too busy so we can talk about some of the movies. This is the first attempt at a vlog style video that I've done on the channel. So hopefully these lav mics aren't complete trash. And yeah. All right, ready to head in?
Yep.
Let's get this thing going.
Let's get it over with.
All right.
Oh look, they're wicked.
Oh, nice.
Haven't seen the movie, but
I've seen the Broadway.
Yeah. But yeah, this is The Wiz, which is a Wizard of Oz remake from the 70s. Doesn't that look fun, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
I am not familiar with this label here, Radiance, but they are 50% off. So I like this style. Looks pretty cool. Aesthetic. It's all about aesthetic. Okay, I didn't know all the James Bond movies were now in the Criterion collection. Sick. But also, this is concerning. All the Criterion movies are not there. So let's see if we can find them. Oh, here's the A24 stuff. A24,
Oh,
babe.
yeah. I've been wanting to see Baby Girl. Haven't yet, though.
We do need to see Heretic,
Me
too.
too.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sweet. Yeah, they've got a whole display now. It's a pretty good section. It's nice because usually I feel like I have to project to the camera, but I have a mic right here, so just give you a nice ASMR video. Okay, here's a new release. Here we go. Big Heat. I've been thinking about getting this one. You know what, guys? I've been getting the comments on my channel to get Freaks finally, and I want to because I do love Nightmare Alley, and that's all about the circus freak thing. But this is a little bit edgier than that film. This is pre-code 1932 is Freaks, and the other two films that are in the 20s. So it gets a little. I don't know, I'm a little nervous to watch this one, so we'll have to see. I'll think about it. Put this in my think pile, which is back on the shelf. Days of Heaven. See, now this is another recent 4K, well, like a year and a half ago or something, which is a Terrence Malick film, and I hear it's the best of his movies, or at least one of the best. I do struggle with Malick, though. I think a lot of people do, at least his newer stuff. I really liked The Thin Red Line, which I'd seen, and I do own The New World. Someone tell me if I should just blind buy this, if I'm gonna like it. So I don't know.
Put it back in the think pile.
Back in the think pile. Honora, obviously, this is one of the hot items for this sale. I did see this movie earlier this year, so probably not gonna pick it up yet. But this was the Best Picture winner Oscars this year. Love that one.
Did you like it?
I did. I really liked it. You'd like it as well.
I'll put it in my think pile.
I do need to get Awful Truth at some point because I'm working on getting all of Cary Grant's movies that are in here. Get a little closer. Ooh, this is a Janus contemporary I did pick up already. Evil Does Not Exist. It's directed by Hamaguchi, who did Drive My Car. And if you like Drive My Car, I definitely recommend Evil Does Not Exist. I really loved this movie. I love the slow kind of pacing of it all. Anyway, good film. We got to reground ourselves. What am I here to get? This is a new Godzilla movie that entered the collection. Let me know in the comments if this one is worth checking out. I just made a video on my channel about Shin Godzilla, which is one of my favorite Godzilla movies, although I haven't seen them all. So I haven't gone all the way back and checked out a lot of the earlier ones. This is one I haven't seen. So, oh, weird. Okay, interesting. I'd planned on picking up 4 Musketeers, but I gotta be honest, I don't love when they do this like thick casing. So they got both movies in here. But yeah, it's so lame to not want something because of packaging, but with a $70 price tag as well, it's a little higher than a typical 4K. I was kind of expecting just like a normal digipack that had 2 films in it, because that does happen. So I might have to hold off on this one, but let me know if you guys like these big, thick cases. I don't really love the way that they look. They just feel kind of cheap to me. I don't know.
All right, so we just got back from inside of our first Barnes & Nobles. I realized we had to cut some of that video short. There were quite a few people in there, and specifically one guy that I felt like was kind of waiting for us to get out of his way, so I felt awkward filming in front of him. So you gotta let the other people shop. So I'm not gonna show you what those are yet. We've got a couple. We're gonna hit one more Barnes & Noble.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, babe, intro us. Tell everyone what we're doing.
We're going to Barnes & Noble to look at Criterion Collection movies. We're looking for
Sorcerer on 4K,
Mm-hmm.
and the other ones are potential secrets, because if I get them, I want to surprise everyone.
Yeah.
Because you guys are going to be so surprised. Oh, surprise! I picked up a movie that I didn't tell you I was going to pick up. Any Criterion movies you're excited to pick up?
Not really sure. I'm just gonna browse.
Just gonna do some browsing, just looking around.
Read the backs of them and stuff. Try to find one that I like.
If you had your choice, which Criterion movies would you recommend to the audience based on movies that we have or that you've seen?
La Bamba.
La Bamba, that's a good one.
That's one of my favorite movies in general. And Day Trippers. I like Day Trippers.
That's a good
Francis
one too.
Ha.
Oh, Francis Ha. Yeah, those are good ones. Those are all ones we've watched together. But
I'm trying to think of the other ones. Oh wait, is there one with Cher?
Oh, Moonstruck. We watched Moonstruck with Cher.
Yes.
Yep, that was really good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day Trippers, though, that was a good call out, because that's like if you're looking for a Thanksgiving movie, which it's July, so maybe you're not. But next November, if you're looking for a Thanksgiving movie, that's a good one. We watched Real Life last year, which was the Albert Brooks, where he was doing reality television. Do you remember that one? Where he was like in the 70s, and he was trying to film like a family's day-to-day life. And then
yes. Whoa, I forgot about that.
They had those camera
one.
suits.
Yes.
that was really fun.
Oh, that was good.
Well, anyway, we're here at the second Barnes & Noble. This one is closer to our house, but we initially went out of our way to the other location because this one doesn't usually have a huge selection. So let's find out if they have the ones I'm looking for, and hopefully they do.
This Barnes & Noble is new. It's a little bit like a maze. Usually the Criterion stuff is over here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, that's just that small little cubby of films. Let's check it out.
My grandpa actually loved this movie. My cousin Benny.
That's Mac's favorite movie. He showed
Really?
that to me. Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Really?
Yeah. But he
Sure.
would always quote something from it. Is that the one? Are you sure about that 5 minutes or something like that?
Oh, that.
Or is
oh,
that a
shit.
different movie?
I don't know. No, I feel like the only time I've seen it was with Mac, and I was like 16, so I cannot remember. But
I've never seen
let
it.
us know in the comments, Mac. I also watched that for the first time with Mac. Nobody watching this video has context for who Mac is. This is my wife's first crush.
Yeah, first crush. There you go.
Okay, so Clue, this is one I need to watch from the 70s before I make my 70s video, so probably should pick it up. I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in my save for later pile. It's weird. I feel like there's more movies. Oh. I've been seeing this one. Ooh. First Criterion video I posted, I got a lot of comments that suggested deep cover, so they had it here. Didn't have it at the other one. I'm going to take a leap of faith on this one. God, they have The Wages of Fear too. They didn't have this at the other. Got all the movies I was looking for. Okay, so now we have to start making choices. Putting that one back. We'll come back to that. What we're looking for is Sorcerer. Gone. I hear a lot about Almodovar. A lot about his films, and I've never checked any of them out, so I probably should. But another newer release, Drugstore Cowboy. Thinking about picking that Gus Van Sant film up. I haven't seen it though, so let me know in the comments. The Samurai. There is a 4K out of this now with a different cover, but I checked this out on a plane ride earlier this year. I know that's not the ideal way to watch it, but I couldn't believe our flight had so many Criterion films, so I thought it was great. So at some point, I'll have to get it when I'm closer to ready to rewatch it. Ghost World, love this. Picked it up last sale. It's in my recommend video. Check it out. Oh, man. Yeah. Eastern Condors is one I'm considering picking up. It's a maybe. But that was a release in December this year, so if I don't pick it up, let me know what you think. I'm going to say that about a lot of these. I'm mostly grabbing titles that I haven't seen. I like to blind buy a lot of Criterions. I'm a masochist that way, but for the most part, it usually goes over pretty well. So I like recommendations. I do need to get my 4K Paris, Texas sometime, but I'm going to wait till I'm a little closer to ready to rewatch that as well. I know that Sorcerer, which is the one I was really targeting and not finding, is a remake of Wages of Fear, but I hear both of them are unique enough from each other and both great in their own right. The newer one is a Friedkin film with Roy Scheider from Jaws, and I don't know, just looks intense. It looks very cool to me. But I do love seeing that this is from the 50s. Kind of makes me more inclined. Originally, I was just going to pick one or the other, but I do love a good classic film. What is this? This looks cool. Sometimes packaging gets me, and I really love that green. I also love samurai films, so put the two together. Sancho the Bailiff. I haven't heard of this one. First printing 2013. Interesting. I haven't seen this in stores before. You'll have to let me know. I tend to do this where I come to the store, I look at things, I go home, and then I'm like, I should have bought that. And then I come back and I buy it the next day, or it'll be gone. All right. Well, that's the whole collection. I like this about A24. They have all the strange kind of different packaging so that you, I don't know, when you kind of put it on a bookshelf, it feels like a book collection. It's all different shapes and sizes. Oh, look at this. More. Here we go. We got more movies. I've been needing to pick up Do the Right Thing. I know this is one I need to see. I think I need to watch this before I buy it, just after reading the description. It sounds like it either could be something I love or could be something I just can't get into at all. So I guess it's, one of two ways there. But, this is a Barbra Streisand flick.
Nice.
They'll say that my wife looks like Barbra Streisand. I'm secretly hoping that somehow Sorcerer just pops out at me, but it's not. I do want Grifters because I absolutely loved John Cusack in the 90s, and I just probably should watch it before I buy it.
Hungry.
All right, we made it out of the second Barnes & Noble. We picked up 2 more movies there, so for a grand total of 4 movies. Okay, to see what's in this bag, but you're gonna have to wait till we drive home in probably 5 seconds for you guys. Also, to clarify, I didn't get 3 bags, it's just the 1 bag. Thanks to my wife for coming along with me and helping me make my very first Criterion haul video. So hopefully the mic situation wasn't too bad for you guys. But let's just jump right into it and I'll let you know what 4 films I got. I went ahead and put them into this singular bag that we got from the first location. Yeah, I think I was a little late to the party. The sale started at the end of June and on Friday. There was a ton of Anora at the first location, but yet at our second location there was no Anora, and there was really no Sorcerer at all. There was 1 Blu-ray at one of the 2 locations, so that really seems to be the hottest movie that's being talked about for this kind of release slate. So if you're trying to get yourself a copy of Sorcerer, be patient. I'm sure they'll restock it as the month goes on. But if you find a 4K at your Barnes & Noble, then it seems like you might be kind of lucky. So, all right, let's jump into it. First one I picked up, which was The Big Heat. This is a new release. It just came out this month in July. This is a blind buy for me. I love a good noir film. You know, it's Fritz Lang and Glenn Ford. And and on the back it says, noir doesn't get any more hard-boiled than this. So that's all you need to tell me, and I am sold. The Big Heat. I'll have to let you know what I think of that one. Okay, this one I got at the first store as well. This is The Three Musketeers, which you'll notice I got on just the standard Blu-ray. So there were two reasons for that. One, the Blu-ray transfers look so good anyway. It's a 4K restoration on the Blu-ray, so I figured I'm blind buying these movies. I'll be okay. The second reason is this is priced a little higher than your standard Blu-ray is going to be, just because it does have two films packaged inside. There have been plenty of other Criterion releases with like a two-piece film like this that's just a normal price. So when I saw that it was kind of an extra $20 than a normal Blu-ray and an extra $30 for that 4K, I was like, well, I'll just get the normal Blu-ray. And then I'm also not going to lie, like the packaging for the 4K, I just really don't like that big casing. I don't know. I just don't think it looks that great. If it was a digipack, then that would be one thing. I like the digipacks personally, and I like the thick digipack or the thin digipack. So, Three Musketeers and The Four Musketeers. I'm really excited to watch these. These are both from the 70s. If I get to them before I make my Criterion Decades video, where I talk about my favorite films from the 70s, then maybe one of them will make the cut. We'll find out. Anyway. The third film I picked up today was, like I said, a few of the new releases that I'd wanted weren't available. So, you know, it kind of freed me up to go for some options of things I've been needing to fill my collection with for a while. And one of those movies that I've been needing to pick up is Do the Right Thing, which is an all-time classic and, you know, Spike Lee movie. I'm in the mood to watch this again. And yeah, this has that digipack, but it's that classic thick box. So this kind of reminds me of, well, I mean, it's spine number 93, and it's been out for a while, so it reminds me of some of the earlier digipack releases in the Criterion collection. There might be a thinner version of this out now, but my store had this kind of thicker packaging. But I like that. I like that for this, so excited to get this finally. And my last movie that I picked up, complete blind buy. This one wasn't on my radar at all until I posted, 10 Criterions that I recommend to expand your collection. In the comment section, I saw a few posts from some people, and they had recommended Deep Cover. This movie, it kept coming up in the comments on my videos, and I thought, it's a movie I've never looked into, and it got me interested, and then I read the back. It's a 90s neo-noir film, and the aesthetic of it all, Lawrence Fishburne. This is going to be a fun one. I'll probably watch this week, and I'll have to let you guys know, again, what I think of it. But yeah, I really do read through all the comments that you guys leave on these videos. I'm going to be making at least probably 2 more Criterion Hall trips this July, so let me know what I should buy in the comments below. Give me your recommendations, and maybe I'll be able to find them. I don't really have the best Barnes & Noble locations near me. There was kind of slim pickings at both of them. I was lucky to find this because I did have this in my head from the comments section. I was like, I'm going to look for Deep Cover, and luckily the second location had it. So I know Barnes & Noble's getting in the game with their 50% off sales for other boutique labels and different movies. Hopefully they don't ever get rid of their Criterion sale. I feel like Criterion's kind of becoming more popular than it's ever been, and we can continue to celebrate by going to the stores and sifting through movies and picking out something that has cool cover art like Deep Cover. It's just funner than shopping online. Let me know what you guys are getting in the comments below, and happy Criterion hunting. If this is the first video you've seen of mine, then click up here. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, with that mic, you probably don't want your hair.
I'm trying to keep it back, but I don't know what you want to do about it. Like, I have a lot of hair.
It's probably fine.
Where else am I supposed to put it?
We'll find out after the
Up my
video
ass?
whether or not it's fine.
Do I put this mic up my ass?
On our way to Barnes & Noble right now, and got you guys strapped into the rear view mirror. Hopefully you don't fall out.
You gotta let these
Oh
cars
shit,
in.
I gotta let this car in.
try to focus on driving more than anything.